Just got back from watching Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. Got a really cool poster. This movie technically doesn't come out until Friday. It's just Tom Cruise running on the train, basically. And I got a little pin here. Little Mission Impossible, Impossible Mission Force pin. This was an early access event. The movie doesn't come out until Friday. But my theater was nice enough to have posters and all that, so that was really cool. There was a really cool behind the scenes thing before they actually showed the movie, which got on my gripes a little bit because they were showing a bit too much, but other than that, it was really cool to see. I don't really see that much in the theaters, like behind the scenes stuff. So that was really neat, added to the experience. To get the positives out of the way, this is a no spoiler review. My spoiler review will probably go up like Saturday morning. It doesn't come out till Friday, so I'll give everyone the chance to see it. There's great acting here. Everyone does a great job, especially Tom Cruise. I think this is my favorite Mission Impossible with Simon Pegg. I think he was great in Fallout, but he's really good here. There's some very dramatic scenes he does really, really well. There is a new character who has a character arc that's kind of with Tom Cruise a lot of the movie. She also did very well. I'm not going to really talk about that too much because can't really talk about it without spoiling it. And everyone does really well. The villain is a good actor, and he did a good job with what he was given, but what he got, I mean, could have been a lot better. There's some really good emotional moments. The soundtrack is great. Obviously, it's a beautiful looking movie. There's beautiful landscapes, beautiful shots, everything you expect from a newer version of Mission Impossible. And there's like the action is entertaining. It's really good. It's not bloody gory like John Wick, which I always wish Mission Impossible did, but it was really entertaining to watch. I did get bored near the end because it is a long movie, and oh man, just to move on the negatives and make this video fast, I just thought this, since it is a part 1, which was nice to know, I couldn't stop comparing it to Across the Spider-Verse, because Across the Spider-Verse is part 1, as we all know. But that movie, I'm not going to really say this movie leaves on a cliffhanger. It kind of does and it doesn't. It does give you ending resolution, like, hey, this is going to be, you know, the next chapter in the next movie. But Spider-Man had great action, a lot of action that was, like, really important to the story. Great emotion. I know I just said this has good emotion, but oh man, Spider-Man was so much better. And even though it was Spider-Man was a part 1, it felt like you got enough. I mean, at least I did. I don't know about you guys, but I really liked the cliffhanger. It made me want more. I didn't feel like, oh, they could have just made this one movie. Like, no, that was perfect. Here, I really feel like they didn't need to break this up into 2 parts. I see the way they're going because it is the last, Dead Reckoning Part 1 and 2 is like the last movie in the franchise, apparently. So I guess they're going to go for this big, you know, 2-parter, big spectacle, money machine kind of thing. And I understand, but like story-wise, like this did not need to be a 2-parter. This could have easily just been a 3-hour movie and maybe a bit longer, and have Tom Cruise actually get the MacGuffin by the end of the movie and solve everything. I think they could have done it. It would have been a bit longer, but a whole other movie just for the MacGuffin that he has to go find out what is in this certain spot, which we already know what it's holding. So like the mystery isn't there because we don't know everything, but we know some details. But it's not intriguing enough. I thought the plot device was cool that they used yet again. Can't talk about it much without spoilers. It's not like a stupid nuke or a bomb, but it is something different, and I thought it did pay off. But near the end of the movie, and not even the end of the movie, the first act is really strong. I found it very intense, suspenseful. And then the second and third act just dragged for me. It kind of wanted to just wanted the movie to be over. They just explain and explain what this MacGuffin does and blah, blah, blah. And we, as the audience, already know that because they literally explain it to you right at the beginning of the movie. And I'm not joking when I say there's literally 10 to 12 scenes in here when they're talking about the key and what it does and how they're going to get the other half of the key to make the full key. And there's so much literally repeating. I'm not like nitpicking. It happens a lot. The reason why I am so disappointed in this movie is because I watch Mission Impossible for the stunts. Yes, I watch it for the fighting and the action, but I just love hardcore stunts. And we literally get, you know, one, I'm not even spoiling it because it was in the trailer. Everything was in the trailer that's in this movie. We get the car chase and we get the fucking train chase, like the big third act battle. There is nothing in between that's like a big action set piece. Like for Tom Cruise to do a stunt, nothing. Fallout had so many of them while making a good story, great characters, great villain, great pacing, never felt like it dragged, and it always mixed the action in with the stunts. And then this one didn't feel like that. It felt like the stunts, like Tom Cruise ran out of ideas and couldn't think of anything. There is a lot of fun to be had with this movie, but it's really, really, really hard to judge it because I'm doing a Mission Impossible ranking tomorrow, so I don't know where I'm going to place this movie. It's really hard just because it's a part one. Maybe part two will make this whole thing a lot better, and then watching them back to back will be more fun. But for now, I'm going to rank it where I'm going to rank it until part two comes out. Another big gripe I had was there is one big moment at the end, and you're like, yes, Tom Cruise is going to do this massive stunt. And they just keep cutting away, and they keep going to other people. There's too many characters in this movie. And when Tom Cruise is about to do this big, massive jump, they cut away, literally, it's like a 20-minute sequence between him on the bike, talking to Simon Pegg, and then it switches to the train. And then you're on the train for like 10 minutes, and it goes back to him. And you just want to stay with him. You don't really care about the story too much. You just want to see what he can do. And it takes so long to get there. By the end, when he did hit the jump, I was like, okay, don't really care. Like, my energy was just drained from all the back and forth going on with all the stupid side characters. I just wanted to stick with Tom Cruise. Yes, maybe have a little interaction with the side characters, but not like they literally switch back. Literally 10 times. Yeah, my spoiler review will be a lot more bitchier, a lot more aggressive. I'm just really tired right now. Very disappointed stunt-wise and all that. Maybe the second one will make up for it. But at the end of the day, this felt like a typical heist movie without the couple cool stunts we did get. Other than that, and Tom Cruise doing a great job, it just felt like a typical heist movie. Yeah, nothing really screamed Mission Impossible to me. It didn't really feel like an impossible mission. I knew he was gonna win. I don't know. That's just me. Let me know if you guys saw the movie. Let me know what you think. Don't be a dick in the comments. And keep safe, everybody. I'll talk to you guys later.